Hey guys, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. My name is The Lady Designer, and today we're here with already some news for Planet Zoo. There's a new pack on its way called Planet Zoo America's Animal Pack, and it will be launching on the 15th of April, including 7 animals. We're going over all the details, the new trailers, some of the screenshots, and all the information provided by Frontier Developments. Thank you so much for providing us with an early peek of the new trailer and screenshots and everything else. So without further talking, let's just jump right into the trailer and check this one out. So yeah, coming to us on the 15th of April to Steam, and it will later on obviously also be launching for the console edition, but for now we do not know the release date of that just yet. And I just really have to be honest here, because last week I made a video about the artwork that Frontier actually already launched for a sneak peek, and we could already guess some of these animals. And I wasn't too excited about the animal roster, but I did also say, like, knowing Frontier Developments, they will make sure that these animals will look fabulous, absolutely fantastic. And they did. That's definitely the vibe that I'm getting here, apart from the music that is bringing you some really happy vibes here. I'm just amazed by how these animals are looking. So let's quickly go over the trailer right over here. So the America's Animal Pack. And then we are seeing these banners, buntings. I'm not entirely sure how to call them, which we also did see in the artwork, of course. All these colors and all just look amazing. There will be over 80 new scenery pieces in this pack. We will be going over all the information later on, but yeah, you can already see some of these new pieces here. It will be a mixture, most likely. Before we go over that, let me just read the information about the new pieces. This pack also features a variety of new scenery pieces inspired by the American continent. Create a rustic southwestern feel with ranch gates and ironwork window guards. Add warmth with charming wall lanterns and street lamps. Scenery also includes vibrant fabrics such as a mixture of flags and canopy sets, as well as a paper flowers and flags to bring a celebratory and colorful character to your zoo. With these new diverse scenery pieces, you can create a lively and exhilarating atmosphere that will captivate all who visit. Now, I do realize while I'm reading this, like, you guys are probably way more interested in what kind of animals will be in this pack. So I'm just going over that here as well. Expand your zoos with the following species: the elegant Ocelot with its spotted pattern, the greater Rhea, the largest bird in America with its iconic shape, the American Flamingo, which is sure to add a splash of color to any habitat, and a mischievous white-faced Saki. This pack also introduces the clever and adaptable Coyote, the cunning bush dog, which is known for spending time in both water and on land, and the Bighorn Sheep with its rugged charm. These species celebrate the diverse and rich wildlife that makes the part of the world so unique. Create unmissable habitats to delight both animals and guests and turn your zoo into a must-see attraction. So yeah, for those of you that were wondering still, these are the animals that will be coming to the America's Animal Pack. So now let's continue here to check out all the pieces that we can spot here. So yeah, these are the windows that we're talking about. We can see these buntings here, or flags. I'm not really sure. These pieces, decorative pieces, also do feel new to me. Did we already have this light switch? We probably actually did. Not entirely sure about this decorative beam, or however we can call it. Also not entirely sure about these pieces here on the floor. They do feel new to me. Are these like, I do remember that we have like orange colored leaf piles for the floor, but these feel more purple pinkish to me, which I cannot remember seeing before, but I could be wrong. So definitely do let me know in the comments down below if I am wrong. We can see some colorful flags here in the back, but did we? I want to say that we already have these, and now I do remember that these are also pieces that we had in Planet Coaster. So I'm not entirely sure if this was also a piece like the Western theme that we have in Planet Coaster. I remember that we had this thing here as well. I'm not entirely sure if we also did have it in Planet Zoo. I don't think I've ever used it in Planet Zoo, but I did do it in Planet Coaster. So it could be in both. Let me know in the comments down below if you you do remember. Are we able to continue here? Let me just pause it from here again. So, okay, no new flowers here, buntings. This flag might also be new. This awning canopy might also be new. A little bit hard to tell. Let's see if we continue here. So here we have the Coyote, which we also did see at the artwork, which looks really beautiful. Like the fur looks absolutely fantastic on his animal. So yeah, really just props to Frontier because that looks really amazing. The eyes look a little bit odd, but that could also just be the shade that this eye looks at. I don't think I've ever seen animals with weird eyes, so it might just be me just seeing that right now. Don't see any new rocks or plants here. Is this grass new? Not sure, but for some reason there's just never enough grass in this game, so I would not mind getting extra grass, but this might already be grass that we have in the game. But yeah, the Coyote looks just really amazing. And look how adorable it looks. Do we see anything weird in the eyes? I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, it looks really cute. Even though, like, as we also spoke about in the previous video, like the animal roster is maybe not too exciting for me comparing to a shoebill or a walrus or anything like that. However, yeah, the way how these animals look and how fluffy they are, they definitely do excite me in that way. Explore the vast Americas. Do we see anything new here? It's quite hard to tell because I do feel like there are a lot of pieces being reused, which is great because you can reuse these pieces for different themes. This fence definitely looks new. This one as well. Or is that the one that we got with the Barnyard Animal Pack that you can repaint? Not entirely sure. It could actually be a new fence here. Let's see if we can find or spot an okay. The Ocelot looks so beautiful. It looks really fantastic, and I'm just so happy to see another cat being added in the game as well. And I know that's also not a super popular opinion, maybe because some people are like, yeah, we have enough, but no, never enough cats. Just look how beautiful and adorable they look and how they're playing with each other. Definitely really nice to see this beautiful animal being added in the game as well. Oh, I should not. I'm too distracted about the cat here. This definitely feels like a new canopy to me. Is there anything else new? Maybe these are separate pieces and we get these. These actually look like the thin planks to me. And this, is this new? At least this golden structure that is holding the roof. I'm not entirely sure about the roof itself. How about that? If it's like an America's pack, then it should be a new roof, right? I mean, it would be weird if they would be using the Asian roof, right? Is there any way? I'm sorry, I'm going back to the Great Array, but it could be the Asian roof here as well. I find it really hard to tell. Okay, let's just go back to the greater Rhea. Rhea, it's right. Ray. I tend to say Rhea. I don't know. Greater Rhea could also be a thing. Tell me in the comments down below. But look at the feathers, you guys. I mean, this is a next level type of big bird to me. It looks beautiful. Like, I can't get over the freaking details here. It better look this way in the game as well. But, like, all the little hairs, feathers, whatever, it looks freaking amazing. And I'm really blown away by this one. Because of how amazing this one looks. And it makes me wish all the other animals would also get like an overhaul with like the textures and the fur and the feathers, because wow, it looks really, really good. I was not expecting to be so excited about this bird as well because of how amazing it looks. It's all in the looks. The looks can really make you excited. For an animal, that definitely shows. It looks really sharp in the details, like amazing. I'm super curious to hear your thoughts about that as well. I'm not really sure if we are able to see other new things. There are 80 new things in here. I mean, if this will be a new wall set, then you already have like, I don't know, 20 pieces doing that, and then the roof, and then you have a few decorative items. So yeah, we just have to wait and see about that, I guess. But the flags look cute. I'm not really sure if I will be using them. Really depends what kind of area you are creating, I guess. Coming to you the 15th of April, so that is already next week. Super excited about that it's going to drop very soon already. So now let's go over the screenshots that we got. So right over here we can see another picture of the Coyote. It looks really beautiful, as just like with the greater Rhea. It looks really beautiful with the textures and the fluffiness. And yeah, really props to whoever created this one. It looks really beautiful. Just look at the teeth here. And yeah, it's just a really gorgeous animal. I'm super curious to hear who of you watching right now is super excited to see the Coyote being added, because I feel like it's one of those animals that has been mentioned so often in my comments that people really were dying to see a Coyote in the game. Now you're going to get it, guys. So stay tuned for this beautiful animal. So next to these 7 animals, there's also a campaign scenario being added with the America's Animal Pack. Let me just read the description of the campaign scenario for you guys. Not everyone's a hero, but everyone deserves a chance. You are tasked with helping the notorious Dominic Myers, a rough around the edges businessman, in his last-ditch attempt to set up a zoo in Mexico. Despite his reputation for being a money-motivated individual, he has finally started to see a correlation between animal and guest happiness and the money that it can create. Now determined to turn things around and build something extraordinary for his cheetah Smudge, with the press on his tail and his every move scrutinized. Dominic needs you to navigate the chaos. Can you help him overcome the odds, or will the heat be too much to bear? So that's the description here of Dominic Myers, and you can really tell here in this screenshot as well that there are new scenery pieces. So you can see this wagon right over here, also the sombrero hat, and there's also something else here. I'm not really sure if we can zoom in. It actually feels like this is like the African beam, and then some kind of flowers. So you have a yellow flower, red flower, blue flowers, something pink right over here. So it looks like we are getting some flower signs, some 3D flower signs, I should mention. Also, these beams definitely feel new. I'm not entirely sure if that will be separate pieces, just like this little gate here. This is definitely a new fence, which is also really cool because this one also can be used for the barnyard animal pack and many other ways, by the way. Of course, it's a fence, but these feel separate pieces. The archway, I'm curious if this is a separate piece, because this could also be one piece, so we just have to wait and see to figure that one out. But that looks nice because these look like beams that we haven't seen before in the game, so I'm a little bit doubting if this is the thing, because there's like this I don't even know how to call it. I like some kind of, it's not a rope, but something to hold the beams together, and I kind of feel like, would that be a separate piece? So that could mean that this is one archway, but then I do hope that we are also getting these beams separately, of course. I mean, that would be just an easy 1+1 to be adding. There are signs here of the animals. We can see the flamingo and the sheep. And can we spot anything else? See the fencing here again. Doesn't really look like it. There are some flags here in the back. It might be a different, I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it's an adjusted roof, just a tiny little bit to fit more of a Mexican theme. Not entirely sure about that. I'm not super well known when it comes down to Mexican architecture, so it's not really my specialty. Well, the architecture in general isn't. Can't really tell if there is anything else new. This might be a new bench which will be added. These things, no, these feel like metal beams. Not entirely sure. No, I kind of feel like that is all we can tell right now. You can see the wagon here as well. Or is that a different wagon? No, it kind of feels like the same wagon, but it's nice to have a wagon because that is also really nice for, yeah, just to put down decorative wise. There's also a small sombrero here, right away. Sombrero. It's a hard word for me to say when you're Dutch. This, I'm not sure. These could be the Asian pillars as well that they used. I do feel like this is more yellow. Maybe you can now recolor the leaf patches. Would that be a thing? Because that would make more sense instead of like adding yellow and purple things here. This could also be a new type of canopy, or is that just made with beams? Not sure, guys. Not sure. Did you guys spot anything that I didn't see? Let me know in the comments down below, of course. And then right over here, we see another screenshot of the beautiful Ocelot. I feel like this one definitely will be one of my most favorite animals of the pack. I'm super curious to hear your thoughts about this, of course. Are you excited for a new cat? Or are you being one of those people like, we have enough cats now? Yeah, some people do feel like that. So I can totally understand. And I will respect your opinion, of course, just like you guys. Hopefully you do respect my opinion here. Anyways, I'm very excited about this animal. I think it looks really beautiful. The small little details, the fur textures. Really excited. And then last but not least is the white-faced Saki. Saki? Yeah, I think it's Saki, but I might be pronouncing it wrong. I mean, you guys. Do I need to say more? Okay. Next to the Ocelot, this is definitely also one of my most favorite animals, which is interesting because, well, not per se for me, but I know that monkeys and primates are not always the most interesting animals when it comes down to the general interest of the audience. And I'm just referring to the most favorite animals list, which turned out that you guys filled in with like a poll a year or two ago, I think it was. And monkeys and primates were just not really part of the most favorite animals, which was kind of interesting to me. But I guess that just is what it is. However, man, these animals look so brilliant. Look at the textures. Look at the fur here. Wow. Yeah, the more I'm looking at these pictures and the trailer, yeah, the more excited I am getting about the animal roster in this pack. They look really, really beautiful. Again, props to Frontier who created this. It just looks really amazing. And I just really love to see the animation here that is coming along here with this. I mean, just look at those little hands. Isn't it adorable, you guys? Really, really awesome. Now let's just have a quick look here if we missed any information, because we read about the new animals, new scenery, new campaign scenarios. So the overall text that they provided with the pack sounds like this. Explore the wilds of the Americas with the Planet Zoo America's Animal Pack. Embark on an adventure through the diverse ecosystems of North, South, and Central America and meet 7 amazing animals that will bring extra wonder to your zoos. From the icy wilderness of the North to the vibrant rainforest of the South, this exclusive collection will bring you closer to a host of new species, including the sleek and elusive Ocelot, the highly intelligent Coyote, and the small and social bush dog. Alongside these stunning additions, the America's Animal Pack also features over 80 eye-catching scenery pieces alongside a brand new campaign scenario, which you will help Dominic Myers in his adventure to set up a successful zoo in Mexico. So guys, the America's Animal Pack is coming to you all on PC, of course, at the 15th of April. And now it's your turn. Let me know in the comments down below. Are you excited for the America's Animal Pack, or are you not? What animal are you excited for the most? Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, if there is any more news, I will try and do my best to keep you guys up to date as much as possible. So be sure to subscribe, of course, to the channel if you haven't already, and leave a like at this video if you guys enjoyed it. I'm just curious to read your thoughts down below, so I am heading towards the comment section to read it all. Thank you all so much for watching, and I really do hope to see you guys all in the next one. Bye guys!